Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast where we help you practice your English in a simple, natural way. I'm Zane.
And I'm Sarah. Hello to all our amazing listeners tuning in today. How are you doing, Zane?
I am doing great, Sarah. I'm actually feeling very excited today because of our topic.
Oh, really? Tell me, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about travel, going to new places, packing bags, navigating airports, and making fun memories.
Travel. That is one of my absolute favorite topics in the whole world. Everyone loves to travel, right?
Yes, exactly. And travel vocabulary is super useful for English learners because you can use it almost anywhere you go.
It really is. Whether you're ordering food at an airport, checking into a hotel, or asking for directions in a new city, simple travel English helps a lot.
So, Sarah, before we jump into the details, have you been on any trips lately?
Let me think. Well, last month I went to the beach for a short weekend trip. It was wonderful.
That sounds so relaxing. Did you swim in the ocean?
I did. The water was warm and the sky was completely clear. I just sat on the sand and read a book. What about you, Zane? Any recent trips?
Not recently, unfortunately. I have been working a lot lately, but I am planning a big vacation for next summer.
Oh, nice. Where do you want to go?
I want to visit Japan. I have always wanted to see Tokyo, look at the ancient temples, and try real Japanese ramen.
Wow, Japan. That sounds incredible. I hope you get to go soon. Have you started looking at flight tickets yet?
A little bit, but planning a big trip can be a bit overwhelming sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Deciding where to stay, buying plane tickets, finding good restaurants. It takes a lot of research.
Yes, but honestly, the hardest part for me is always the packing part. I always struggle with packing my suitcase.
Really? Tell me, Zane, are you an overpacker or an underpacker?
I am definitely an overpacker. I bring way too many clothes every single time. I pack 5 shirts for a 2-day trip just in case.
Just in case is the ultimate phrase for overpackers. I used to do that all the time too.
What changed for you, Sarah? How do you pack now without taking your entire bedroom with you?
Now, I make a strict list on my phone a week before the trip. Writing a checklist helps me pack only what I really need.
That is a very smart tip. So, what are the absolute most important items on your packing list?
First, my passport and ID. You cannot travel anywhere without those.
Very true. Passport first. What else makes the list?
My phone charger, a power bank, comfortable walking shoes, a light jacket, and my toothbrush.
Comfortable shoes are so important. If your feet hurt, your entire day of sightseeing is ruined.
Exactly. When you visit a new city, you walk miles and miles, so reliable shoes are a total must.
What about luggage? Do you prefer carrying a small backpack or do you like using a heavy rolling suitcase?
I prefer a carry-on backpack. It makes moving around airports and train stations so much easier.
Carry-on only. That means you never have to wait at the baggage carousel after your flight landing.
Yes, no lost luggage, no waiting around. It saves so much time.
Speaking of airports, do you like spending time at airports or do you find them stressful?
A little bit of both. I love the feeling of excitement before taking off, but going through airport security can be tiring.
Oh, security lines are the worst. Taking off shoes, taking out laptops, taking off belts. It is always a hurry.
Yes, and there's always someone behind you who's rushing and looking at their watch.
That is usually me if I wake up late for my flight.
Zane, you should always arrive at the airport early, at least 2 hours before a domestic flight and 3 hours before an international flight.
I know. I'm trying to get better at time management. But speaking of trips, do you remember your very first big trip, Sarah?
Oh, yes, I will never forget it. I was 10 years old, and my family went on a road trip to the mountains.
Wow, a family road trip. Were you scared or excited?
I was super excited. I loved looking out the window at the high hills and green trees. But then something sad happened on the second day.
Oh no, what happened? Did the car break down?
No, worse. I lost my favorite teddy bear. I left it on a wooden bench near a hiking trail.
Oh, sad. That is devastating for a 10-year-old child. Did you go back to search for it?
Yes, we walked back all the way to the bench, but it was already gone. Someone must have picked it up. I cried for hours.
Oh, poor Sarah. Losing a favorite item on a trip is always so sad.
It was, but my parents bought me a warm, hot chocolate and we looked at the beautiful mountain sunset together. That made me feel much better.
That is sweet. Good memories and bad memories can happen on the exact same trip.
Yes, that is what makes traveling a real adventure. You learn to handle unexpected situations. What about you, Zane? Any funny or strange travel stories?
Oh, I have a funny one. A few years ago, I went to Paris with a friend from college.
Paris, the city of lights. What happened there?
Well, my French was very basic, almost non-existent. On our first morning, I went into a small bakery to order breakfast.
Okay, ordering breakfast sounds simple enough.
But I mixed up my vocabulary. Instead of asking for 2 French croissants, I accidentally asked the baker for 2 shoes.
No way. You asked for shoes at a bakery?
Yes, the baker looked at me so confused, scratched his head, and then started laughing out loud.
That is hilarious. How did you fix the mistake?
I felt my face turn bright red, so I just pointed at the window displaying fresh pastries and smiled.
Pointing always works.
Pointing and smiling is truly the universal language of travel.
It really is. People in other countries are usually very kind when they see you are trying your best to communicate.
That is so true. Most people are very patient and happy to help tourists.
Exactly. Now, Zane, since this is an English learning podcast, let's break down some of the phrases and grammar rules we just used in our conversation.
Great idea. Let's do a useful English learning section for our listeners.
First, let's look at the phrase just in case.
Ah, yes. Just in case means taking an action to prepare for a possible issue or situation in the future.
Right. For example, I am taking an umbrella just in case it rains later.
Or, I will pack an extra pair of socks just in case my feet get wet.
That is a very practical expression for travel. Try using just in case next time you pack your backpack.
Now, let's discuss the simple past tense. Notice how Zane and I used past tense verbs to tell our personal travel stories.
Yes, when talking about completed actions in the past, we use verbs like went, packed, lost, and bought.
For example, I said, last month I went to the beach, and my family went on a road trip.
And I said a few years ago I went to Paris, and the baker looked at me confused.
When you are telling a story about your weekend or a past holiday, always stick to simple past tense verbs. It keeps your story clear and easy to follow.
Another excellent phrase we used is looking forward to.
Yes, we use looking forward to when we feel excited about an event coming up in the future.
Example, I am looking forward to visiting Japan next year.
Or, I am looking forward to relaxing this weekend.
Pay close attention to the structure here. After looking forward to, we always use a verb ending in ing, or a noun phrase.
That is a very common grammar point that many English learners forget. So remember, looking forward to meeting you or looking forward to the trip.
Now, listeners, we want to bring you into the conversation. It is time for our listener engagement section.
Yes, we have 3 quick questions for all of you today.
Question 1. What is one dream country or city you really want to visit, and why?
Question 2. Are you an overpacker like Zane, or do you pack light with just a carry-on like me?
And question 3. Have you ever made a funny mistake while speaking English or another language on a trip?
Leave your answers in the comments section right below this video. Reading your responses is our favorite part of making this podcast.
Yes, and writing your answers in English is a fantastic way to practice your sentence building and boost your confidence.
Well, time flies when you are having a fun conversation. We are slowly coming to the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us today, everyone. You did an awesome job practicing your listening skills today.
If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who is also learning English.
Keep practicing a little bit every day. Stay curious and have wonderful travels wherever you go.
See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.